What if I refuse to let you go? What if I keep you entwined in my arms? Would you rudely snatch yourself free and leave me? Go then, but you must know that the liner, once broken into two, never joins again. Go if your thirst is quenched, but if not, then remember that the goddess of pleasure is fickle and waits for no man. Sit for a while, my lord. Tell me, what uneasy thoughts tease you? Who occupied your mind today? Is it Chitra? Yes, it is Chitra. I wonder, in fulfillment of what vow she has gone on her pilgrimage. Of what could she stand in need? Her needs? Why, what has she ever had? The unfortunate creature. Her very qualities are as prison walls, shutting her woman's heart in a bare cell. She is obscured, she is unfulfilled. Her womanly love must content itself dressed in rags. Beauty is denied her. She is like the spirit of a cheerless morning, sitting upon the stony mountain peak, all her light blotted out by dark clouds. Do not ask me of her life. It will never sound sweet to man's ear. I am eager to learn about her. I am like a traveler come to a strange city at midnight. Domes and towers and garden trees look vague and shadowy, and the dull moan of the sea comes fitfully through the silence of sleep. Wistfully he waits for the morning to reveal to him all the strange wonders. Oh, tell me her story. What more is there to tell? I seem to see her in my mind's eye, riding on a white horse, proudly holding the reins in her left hand and in her right a bow, like the goddess of victory, dispensing glad hope all round her. Like a watchful lioness, she protects the litter at her dugs with a fierce love. Woman's arms, though adorned with naught but unfettered strength, are beautiful. My heart is restless, fair one, like a serpent reviving from his long winter's sleep. Come, let us both race on swift horses side by side, like twin orbs of light sweeping through space. Out from this slumberous prison of green gloom, this dank, dense cover of perfumed intoxication, choking breath. Arjuna, tell me true if, now at once, by some magic, I could shake myself free from this voluptuous softness, this timid bloom of beauty, shrinking from the rude and healthy touch of the world, and fling from it my body like borrowed clothes. Would you be able to bear it? My lord, has the cup been drained to the last drop? Is this indeed the end? No! When all this is done, something still remains, and that is my last sacrifice at your feet. I brought from the garden of heaven flowers of incomparable beauty with which to worship you, God of my heart. If the rites are over, if the flowers have faded, let me throw them out of the temple. Now look at your worshipper with gracious eyes. I am not beautifully perfect as the flowers with which I worshipped. I have many flaws and blemishes. I am a traveler in the great world path. My garments are dirty and my feet are bleeding with thorns. Where should I achieve flower beauty, the unsullied loveliness of a moment's life? The gift that I proudly bring you is the heart of a woman. Here, have all pains and joys gathered, the hopes and fears and shames of a daughter of the dust. Here, love springs up, struggling toward immortal life. Herein lies an imperfection which yet is noble and grand. If the flower service is finished, my master, accept this as your servant for the days to come. I am Chitra, the king's daughter. Perhaps you will remember the day when a woman came to you in the temple of Shiva, her body loaded with ornaments and finery. That shameless woman came to court you as though she were a man. You rejected her. You did well. My lord, I am that woman. She was my disguise. Then, by the boon of gods, I obtained for a year the most radiant form that a mortal ever wore, and wearied my hero's heart with the burden of that deceit. Most surely, I am not that woman. I am Chitra, no goddess to be worshipped, nor yet the object of common pity to be brushed aside like a moth with indifference. If you deign to keep me by your side in the path of danger and daring, if you allow me to share the great duties of your life, then you will know my true self. If your babe, whom I am nourishing in my womb, be born a son, I shall myself teach him to be a second Arjuna and send him to you when the time comes. And then at last you will know me. Today I can only offer you Chitra, the daughter of a king. Beloved, my life is full. So, this was the play by Tagore. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, this is Stuti Garg signing off. Bye-bye.
Out from this slumberous prison of green gloom, this dank, dense cover of perfumed intoxication. What a poetic line. And what a beautifully written story, masterfully told by Stuti Garg. Thank you, Stuti. Stories don't only put us in touch with eloquent language. They can touch our hearts as well.